What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a subscriber suggested video where we're going to put the Nothing Ear Sticks. They're going to go head to head against the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live. Now, this should be a very good head to head. So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we're back in. First up, let me give shout outs to Derrick Crocker. He's the one subscriber that suggested this head to head. So let me give a big shout out to him on this one. All right, so let's go ahead and let me switch these over and go ahead and jump into this price and specs. First up, let's go ahead and jump onto the Nothing Air Sticks. You can get these guys for 99 bucks. You can get them on Nothing's website as well as Amazon. As usual, I'll leave links in the description below where you can get both of these earbuds. Okay, and come in with Bluetooth version 5.2. Codecs, they only support AAC and SBC. There is no active noise canceling technology with these earbuds due to the way they're set up. All right. Of course, as we go into battery life. The earbuds you can get up to 7 hours of playback time. With the case, you can get up to 29 hours uh, of playback time altogether. The case does support quick charge. 10 minutes will get you 9 hours of battery life, which is crazy. But of course, there is no wireless charging with this case due to the way it's designed. All right. As far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IP54, dust, water, and sweat resistant. So you can have these at the gym. You can get caught in the rain, no problem. And as far as special features, these earbuds support Google Fast Pair and Microsoft Swift Pair. So you can easily connect to your laptop and your Android devices with no issue. All right. Switching on over to the Galaxy Buds Live. These are a little older than the Air Sticks or the Air Sticks. All right, but still very good earbuds. Let's go price. They were listed at 149. I've seen them as low as one. You can get them 129. I've seen them as low as 69. Uh, in some areas. I've seen them on Amazon for 69 bucks at one time. Of course, these guys are running at with Bluetooth 5.2, codecs, AAC, SBC, uh, servicing there. So you can, you got your basic codecs. You do have noise canceling on these. They do say you have it on there, but it it's it's non-existent. To be honest, it muffles a little bit. It doesn't do anything for the overall sound, in my opinion. All right, as far as battery life, the earbuds you can get up to 6 hours with the noise canceling service system turned off, up to 8 hours with it turned on. Oh, excuse me, with it turned off, 8 hours, 6 hours with it turned on. My mistake. And then, of course, with the case, you can get up to 29 hours playback time. The case does support quick charge. 5 minutes would get you an hour of playback time on the earbuds. And the case itself does support wireless charging. As far as water resistance, the buds are only rated at IPX2, so you want to be real careful about getting these guys wet. And as far as special features, they only support the Windows Swift pair, excuse me, Microsoft Swift pair. Uh, and I didn't have a problem connecting them with Google Fast Pair, but they do not support it. I had to go in and scan and pick them up that way. All right. So did both of these. That's the specs and price rundown. What we're gonna do is go ahead and continue on. Stay strapped in. All right, let's go ahead and pull each of these out and do a little quick comparison of the two. As you can see, both of them. Let me grab if I can get a hold of both. All right, there we go. Both of them completely different styles of design, but the form factor, well, I guess you can say open ear or half ear form factor is the same on both. They just took two totally different ways, two totally different paths on getting to that point. Let's go ahead and start off with the Buds Live. As you can see, they have that infamous bean shape to them. Gives them the ergonomic function there where it just sits right, it will sit right into your ear. This portion here sits right into the in the ear well. And of course, you have your speaker down here at this end, which sits just outside of the ear canal, which will give you a good seal, a good discreet look. I ain't gonna say a good seal because there is no ear tip to seal off the ear canal, but you do get a good fit, very light and comfortable once you have it in. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the ear sticks rather. Again, not pretty much the same form factor as the Air Ones, except for they went ahead and removed the tip portion and just went with the half in ear form factor. Again, with the stem style, you got the squeeze technology here to actuate uh, functionality as opposed to the touch screen or the tap surface on the Buzz Live. Okay, still you got that very cool looking transparent casing on it. Makes gives it that its own personal style. I do like the way that looks. And again, very ergonomic once we set it in the ear, and you can take a look and see there. All right, so what we're gonna do next, actually, I don't think I have a picture of these in my ear. So we're gonna get a picture of both. We're gonna show you exactly how they sit in the ear. I don't have a picture of these in my catalog with them in ear, so I'm gonna go ahead and take one now, and then that way I can show you guys exactly how they look. All right, let me grab my phone here. All right, here we go. As you can see, this is what the Buds Live in the ear. You can see it has a slight little wing on it. I failed to mention that when I was going over the aesthetics of it. That was my mistake. But you can see it sits and it gives you that connection, gives you that seal right inside the ear well here, and also allows the earbud to sit as deep as possible into your ear canal, where it's right on the top, where you can still get good sound and hear your surroundings and everything like that. So very nice, very light earbud, good for all day usage. And again, one of the ones where you will not feel any type of pain or fatigue or anything like that when it comes to having them in your ear. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick look at the Nothing Ear ones. All right, here we go. As you can see, again, sits right in the ear, does not take up a lot of the ear well. Got the small stem here where you can squeeze to do your to actuate controls. And again, it sits right at the top of the ear canal, just like the Buds Live. And again, you get a nice, decent seal. Very light in the air, very comfortable when wearing them. Again, just a really good earbud as far as weight and stuff goes. Is a again once again no fatigue or anything like that, especially with the stem style. But they are very nice. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and get these guys paired up. We're going to jump into the app. We're going to start off with the Buds Live, get into the Galaxy wearable app, see what they have. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Buds Live already paired up. We got the wearable app up and running. So let's go ahead and quickly jump in. As you can see, you got a picture of the earbuds here at the top with the name and the battery level for the left and right earbuds. All right. If you tap here on the three dashes, it will give you the list of all your paired Galaxy devices, which you can switch through. As you can see, I have quite a few. So you can go ahead and switch on or add a pair. You can manage the devices, the app notifications, and about the Galaxy wearable app itself. All right, let's continue. As you can see, you have the active noise option on. You can turn that off and on, but I leave that off because it really doesn't do anything in my opinion. I mean, it deadens some noise, but uh, to me, it doesn't do it. It doesn't do a lot. So I'll leave that turned off, and I'm going to leave it off for here because this comparison because the sticks do not have that option. All right. So now we go into your touch controls. You can only do Basically, you can touch and hold functions for the left and right earbud. Right now, I have them both on noise canceling, but if I choose one, I could do voice command or volume down. And then, of course, on the right, you can do voice command and volume up, depending on which one you want. Or you can block touches altogether. If you turn that on, then you don't have to worry about that at all. All right, then, of course, you got your earbud settings. Inside here, you got your equalizer. Now, here is just it's just presets. You do not have a graphic equalizer to play with. I have it set to dynamic right now, but we're going to move it up to normal. We're gonna start there for when we do the sound test. So of course, you got bass boost, soft, dynamic, clear, and treble. I prefer the dynamic on these earbuds. You know what? Yeah, we'll just leave it. We'll leave it on dynamic. We'll just do the sound test based on my settings in this one. All right. So then moving on, you got your seamless earbud connection. Again, uh this is an update that they got put in for the Galaxy ecosystem, where you can switch between all your devices that are signed into your Samsung account. Basically, if you have uh, these guys paired up to like a Samsung device, or you got to log into your Samsung account and everything like that, you can quickly swap between them, basically keeping you not keeping you, but if you want that feature, you'll have to be within the Google, or excuse me, the Galaxy ecosystem, similar to what Apple is doing with their products. All right, you can turn it off and on. I turn it on because I have the watch and I have the tablet. So if I'm using either one, is specifically, I could switch between the two. So I'll leave it on for that. But if you don't use it, you don't need to have that on. And of course, you got your in ear detection. Always turn that on. Labs inside here, you can do relief pressure from with ambient sound. So what they have is these vents. Let me grab one of these earbuds here. On here, they have these vents, little vent ports here on the front. Let me see if I can get a closer look, get that focused in. They got these little vents here, the little holes, as you can see there, and there's one there. Those are air vents to help out with pressure. So if there's any air pressure build up in the ear canal, these will relieve it. And I have that turned on just so that those will automatically relieve any type of air pressure that might build up, which is a very good idea there. Of course, then you can go ahead and do reset, where you can reset that the the earbuds all together. Then you have accessibility. Now, these were added on where you can change the balance of the sound from left to right earbud. I think the new Audio Technicas have that option as well. The ATH TWX9s, I think those have that same function as well. I see this is starting to make its rounds through some of the more better known apps. At least I hope so, because this is a very good feature to have, especially if you're having hearing issues, where you can adjust how much sound is coming out of either left or right earbud. I do like that. And of course, you got your update function where you can go on. I don't know why I tapped that, but you can go on and do for software updates, and do um about the earbuds themselves. Now, full disclosure, there was a slight update for the Buds Live. I haven't had these guys synced up for quite a while, so there was some updates that did improve the Bluetooth connectivity on it and everything like that. I just wanted to keep it 100% with you guys, so they are now up to date and ready to rock and roll. All right, and we back out again. You got your Find My Earbuds, where self-explanatory, of course. When you lose the earbud, you can go into this feature and they can find them based on their location. Then, of course, you got your tips and user manual uh, option there, which will take you out to Samsung's website, where you will get their Q&A, or frequently asked questions, their knowledge base and stuff like that. All right. Now, that's a quick rundown of the Galaxy wearable app for the Galaxy Buds Live. What we're going to do, we're going to go and get these swapped out, and we'll take a walk through the Nothing X app for the ear sticks. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the Nothing Ear Sticks already paired up. We got the app up and running. So let's go ahead and quickly jump in. As you can see, right here on the front, you got a picture of the earbuds. You got the name of them above it. And of course, on the left, if you got the three dashes, we tap on that. It will take you in where you're into your account. And then, of course, similar to the uh, Galaxy Wearables app, you got a list of all of your Nothing devices that you have paired to the app, where you can switch in between them if you need to. Of course, you got app settings and support. Then, of course, over here on the far right, upper right corner, you got the gear option. If you click on that, you go into your device settings where you have your in-ear detection. You can turn that off and on. Of course, take one earbud out, turns off, pause the video, audio rather, put it back in, audio resumes. Then you got your low latency, low lag mode. This is for if you're doing gaming or anything like that. I'm gonna turn that on because I like that when I'm watching videos. Then of course you got your Find My Earbuds option here. Okay, moving down, you got your firmware update where you can go out and run the latest update if need to. You got your device name where you can change the name of the device. As you can see, I have mine changed as always. And of course, you got your Bluetooth address, serial number, tips and support, basically going out to their knowledge base and everything. And of course, you can forget whichever device you currently are working on in this app. All right. Now, of course, now you got the going to the center here. You got the name, ear sticks at the top. You got a picture of the two earbuds, and you got the battery levels for just the both earbuds alone. All right. And of course, down below, you've got your equalizer and controls. Let's go ahead and dive into controls quickly first. As you can see, you do have the pinch option. You only can change the double pinch, triple pinch, pinch and hold, and you got a double pinch and hold, which is interesting because not a lot of them do that. And you can change them for the left earbud as well as the right earbud to whatever functions you want to use, however you want to use it. The single pinch and hold is obviously saved for play and pause and answer and phone calls. So you cannot by default make those adjust those two, but you do have a full reign of any other ones after that, which is nice. All right, now you move over to the equalizer. Now it's not your conventional graphic equalizer, which I like, but you can set up a custom one. But let's go ahead and take a look at the balance ones first. All right, you got your balance, which would obviously give you a balanced sound. Then you got one which more bass, as you can see here. It seems to skew more towards the heavy bass side. Then you got more treble, which seems to skew a little bit more to the treble side here. Then you got voice, which keeps you more so in the middle, where there's actually a little to no bass, and treble is uh, pushed ahead just a little bit, as well as the mids. So then, of course, you can do custom, and they basically leave it wherever you had it. I usually have it at heavy bass. I could stretch, I'm gonna stretch it out here and have a little bit of heavy bass, a nice treble to match it and see how we do, and have mids kind of like in between the two. We'll leave it there for right now when we do the sound test. Unfortunately, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna leave it here because I have the Buds Live set to my preferred setting on those guys as well. So we're gonna leave it there. All right. So that's basically that is it. This is one of those real quick and easy apps, which I really do like. Just get in, do what you need to do, and get out. I wish there was a little bit more detailing in, especially with the EQ. I wish it was a little bit better, but I'll take what I can get. All right, now that was a quick walkthrough of the Nothing X app for the Ear Sticks. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get these guys through a mic test and then do a sound test, see how they compare. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Galaxy Buds Live in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Galaxy Buds Live in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Nothing Ear Stick earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Nothing Ear Stick earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with a nothing ear stick earbuds in a private location. This is a mic test with a nothing ear stick earbuds in a private location. All right, we are back in. We got the Buzz Live already paired up in my ears. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and first we're going to go into their app and just to make sure that we got all the settings that we want. Oh, we got to connect it to the phone. Give me a second. There we go. All right. For some reason they did not. They must have timed out on me. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead. Let's go into the earbud settings. Go into the equalizer. As you can see, we have it set to dynamic. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna pull up our second screen here, and we're gonna jump into some music, and we're gonna see how they sound around you. This I prefer the dynamic setting on these guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's jump into my list here. First up, let's go ahead and get in. We're gonna do Lenny Kravitz here. We're gonna make sure we have it. All right. We got our my preferred volume level. All right, they sound we got good sound. I just wish it was a little louder naturally, but we do got good sound here. All right. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and switch this up a little bit. Let's try bass boost. All right, now the vocals got louder, lower. The vocals got lower, but the bass increased. Let's go to normal. All right, now you can tell the difference here. The bass lowered a little bit. Let's go to soft. Now it just seems a little muffled. Let's go to clear. Now it seems treble has been moved up a little bit to the forefront. Everything else has been recessed. Let's go treble boost. Now the mids and treble have been increased, but I like dynamic. This gives you the best sound. All right. With that genre, I like the dynamic, so we're gonna leave it there. Uh, you got a better overall sound. I just wish they were a little bit louder naturally, but with their form factor, I can understand why that is. But I just wish they were a little louder. All right, let's go ahead and quickly jump into another song. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna go in. Let's do a banger. All right, we're gonna do Godzilla here. All right, let's do that. All right. Okay, you got good bass. I'm just real impressed about how clear the vocals are. Oops, I hit pause. Sorry. All right, Big, nice bass, but you get again. Let me get some more. Okay, you get great. You get really good vocals. They sound clean. It's just the bass is hitting, but it doesn't punch. I think maybe again. I think that's due to the form factor, the actual the actual build of the earbud. I don't know, but they hit, they don't punch. You know what I mean? They I hope you know what I'm. You give you the bass, but it doesn't rattle you like between in your ears. You don't get that aggressiveness to them, but it does sound good. Um, as far as the your vocals and everything like that, I do like the way these sound. All right, let's go ahead and jump into going home. All right, now these sound now they give you that more warm bass, a nice warm sound to it. Let's see how this lead saxophone sounds. That's a nice clean sound. Very clean, very clear. Sounds really, really good. I'm very impressed with this. Even in this dynamic setting, with this genre, sounds fantastic. I just want to check, make sure the noise canceling is turned off. Yep, it is. All right. Don't want to give it any advantages. Just a great sound, man. Now that sound really good in that genre. You got a nice wide open sound stage. You're all the instruments were there. The separation was great. It just sounded really good, really, really good. All overall, just I just wish it maybe had been a tick louder. That's it. Maybe a tick or two louder naturally. All right. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We're gonna get the nothing ear sticks up and run them through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Nothing ear sticks paired up and in the ears. We've got the Nothing X app up for them, and we're into the equalizer setting right now. And as you can see, I have it set to my custom setting. Let me put up a little bit closer so you guys can see. It's set to custom here. It's a little washed out because of the lighting, but that's okay. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and jump into some music. Let's go ahead and do Lenny. We're going to jump in here, see how we do. All right, let's get it up to my preferred sound. All right, already they're a little louder than the Buzz Live, but in my custom, the bass is missing here. Let me go ahead and adjust this. I just they seem to be more treble heavy, even with my custom setting, than with the Buzz Live. Let's go ahead and cycle through. Let's go ahead and balance. All right, now balance has a little bit better sound to it. All right, let's go more bass. All right, the bass is pushed up, but again, you don't. It still seems like we're high on the treble. Let's go to more treble. Man, yeah, it just maxes out the treble all the way together with that one. And voice just takes all the music out of, like, all the bass is gone on here. Okay, so let's go ahead and play with mine a little bit. I think that's the best setting for me. All right. But to be honest, I think bass is the best setting you get. More bass is the best setting you can go to with this guy. Because with the other ones, they sound are really, really treble heavy. Um, Even in my personal setting sound where I had bass maxed out, I had to try the treble maxed out. It's still treble heavy. It was real. So if you dial back the treble, it sounds better. Um, but you do get good sound, and again, like I said, they are naturally louder than the Galaxy Buzz Live. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Godzilla real quick. Again, we're on more bass, and again, you're not getting. Let me go to my custom. Again, they're real treble heavy. The bass is there, but it doesn't hit. It it doesn't hit. It only yeah. I, let's go to balance. Again, you got again you the treble is just treble heavy. It's just no matter where I go, the treble's pushed up. All right. Say we go to more treble. Now all the bass is gone. I mean, you got good loud sound and the vocals are clear. Again, just it's just I think more bass seems to be better. I don't know. It's I just like to hear more bass. You get better overall sound there. So we're gonna leave it there. All right. I it's kind of hard to everything's treble heavy with these earbuds in my opinion. On let's go ahead and try. Let's go home. Let's go into the Kenny G. Let's see what we get. All right. You didn't you and now we're on more bass. You get a preset rather. Sounds more balanced here. Let me go to my custom setting. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the difference between the two. I think the more bass, you get more of that background bass with it. I'm gonna have to fool around with my custom one again to get anywhere near that. Let's see. We still you again. I'm just. I mean, it's just it's weird, but it's a good sound. It's real clear, crystal. It's a weird sound to it. Um, like I said again, it's treble heavy, so you're trying to type tap that down a little bit while going in and increasing bass and everything like that. See, that's why I think even though I do have a custom setting on here, I think I'm gonna stick with more bass when using these earbuds because I get more out of it in that preset than I would just doing my own. This is the reason why I wish these earbuds had the actual conventional graphic equalizer where you can really fine tune it the way you like. Um, I hope nothing turns around and gives us a firmware update where we got that. That way, and these guys, I think you can get so much more out of these earbuds if you had that function. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts between these two. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in this special request head to head between the Nothing Air Sticks and the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live, and I have to admit, is a complete difference between the two. Um, I got better overall volume out of the Nothing Air Sticks. Uh, but I got better sound, better bass, and everything out of the Galaxy Buds Live. So again, both of them for their form factor are really good. Um, I just if I had to choose between these two, I will go with the Galaxy Buzz Live mainly because of I got more bass. It didn't punch. It didn't punch. It hit, but it didn't punch. Even with their just their presets. But you did get it. You did get that feel of it and everything. I wish they would have a graphic equalizer as well as just going through presets. I just think that fine tuning would help both of these earbuds out tremendously. As far as the Nothing Ear Sticks, they are good. They come off more treble heavy, even with my preset setup. I wound up sticking with the more bass uh preset and they sound a little bit better there. But again, the bass slightly hit. It didn't give you that the hit that the more aggressive sound that the Buzz Live gave you. but they did sound out. They did provide it. Once you got into that more bass setup, they sound much better. But not. I mean, not as good as the Buzz Pro or the Buzz Live. Excuse me. Does they just don't have that? I don't know, they just seemed, it didn't have that warmth of sound to me. Just everything seemed, the treble especially seemed really pushed forward. I'm guessing because of the way their form factor is, where they want to get the sound to your ear because they're half in ear. Um, just the way they are toward, just the way they are configured and set up. You don't have the seal or anything like that. But again, very good earbuds. I just when I compared them to the Buzz Live come out on top. Just better sound, better bass, more balanced sound, but better bass. Uh, when it comes down to it, the the Nothing Air Sticks, better volume. Uh, but again, they just came off a little bit too. The treble seemed to be a little bit turned up too much for my liking. To be when you compare them between the two, um, I still use them, and they still work fine for me for when I need them. It's just they just be when you compare these two, that's where they're at. All right, so again, this has been a subscriber suggested video. Shout out to Derrick. I hope this answered your questions for you, my friend. Um, if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me on this journey that we're going on, where I do these suggestive videos, subscriber request videos, unboxings, software updates, and the like, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when these videos drop. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RonOnTech. I usually put notifications out there when I'm dropping big videos like unboxings, software updates, Gauntlet series announcements, and things of that nature. So again, thanks for coming out and checking me out on this special head-to-head request. And I will see you on the next one. Galaxy Buzz Live just gets the win here. Thanks for coming out. Peace.